Well, as you can see, I've ditched the sweater. It was just way too hot in my room, and the sweat on my face made me look like I was newly born. So, we're rocking the t-shirt today. But all that aside, welcome to the Johnny Show. In other news, I have like 3 canker sores on my tongue, and it hurts so bad, and it's been there for like 2 days. I actually just noticed that every single time I start the show, I like give you a health problem as if you're my doctor or a therapist. I don't know why, I just feel the need to update you on my daily health. Let's start the episode. When I was editing my last episode, it was actually too long, so I just took out the first segment of the last episode, and I'm gonna actually use that in this one. So, it's kind of cheating, but I don't really care. Here's that segment. Alright, the first segment is What Do I Watch? I was just thinking, for some reason you guys watch me, so I figured it would be a good idea for you guys to know what I watch, because I don't watch you guys. So I'm literally just going to go down a list of channels that I frequently watch and talk a bit about them. And also, these aren't in any particular order, except for the first one. I do have one favorite channel, and that is Codyco. I've watched Codyco for about 3 years now, and he is my absolute favorite YouTuber. It's really just because we have similar senses of humor. Like, he looks at things and kind of makes fun of them, just like me. Moving on, we have David Dobrik. Honestly, I think everyone in the world watches him. His videos are amazing. They've stayed consistent over time, and he's built an amazing fan base. Next on the list is Nelk. I've actually just started watching Nelk. I've always known about them, but I just started watching them, and man, they are funny. They are definitely one of the only YouTube channels who actually does real pranks and doesn't stage them, and you can just tell by watching their videos that they actually like doing pranks for the actual prank, not just to get views. They don't care about that. They just love doing what they do. And they're definitely the most guy channel I watch. Like, they are definitely the most stereotypical 20-year-old guys I've ever seen. And also, they're fellow Canadians, so hey, this is Canada. Alright, so this is where my list's range kind of expands, because the next on the list is Shane Dawson. Like I said before, Nelk is like the most guy YouTubers I've ever seen. Shane Dawson, on the other hand, just spent a whole year documenting how he released a makeup palette. I find him hilarious. His like gay humor is so funny to me. I can watch his videos of him and his little crew all day. It is so funny. But yeah, those are 5 channels that I watch. I highly recommend that you look them up and watch their videos, because it's simple math. If you like me and I like them, you're probably gonna like them too. So I'm really just providing a service for you. So you welk. Alright, welcome back, idiots. Moving on to the next segment. So this segment is called Keeping It Cool. My favorite part of watching blooper videos is watching the people try to keep it cool when they mess up. It's just better if you admit to your mistakes, but people just try to play it off as if no one's noticed, which makes the original mistake so much worse. We're gonna watch together how these people try their best to keep it cool.
And tell us what we're about to hear.
It's just a freestyle.
So he says it's a freestyle. For those of you who aren't aware, a freestyle is when you basically say things from the top of your head. You can rap, you can give a speech, but you're basically just freestyling in your head before. You don't prepare before it happens. So this guy says he's about to freestyle his message, and let's see how he does.
Years ago, they tried to.
Okay, it's okay.
Years ago, they tried to put me in the.
Put you in the what? And now we see he is completely frozen. The girl has no idea what to do.
Did you want to try to read something from your book?
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't have said yeah faster. But here's the thing. He just should have said, after he realized he couldn't freestyle, he should have said, you know what? I'm having a mind block right now. Can I just read something from my book? And it would have been totally fine. He would have not been in this blooper reel and on the Johnny Show if he just said that. But he had to try to keep it cool and try to find it on live TV. Alright, let's see what we got next.
Your hand underneath the trigger guard.
So here we got a gun instructor.
So both your hands are going to sit on the left-hand side of the pistol. Single action.
Oh, shoot. So he shoots the gun. Now let's see what he does.
Did you mean to do that?
Yeah.
The guy asked, did you mean to do that? And he says, yeah. He could have just said, oh my gosh, no, I'm so sorry, that never happens, this was the first time. But all he says, yeah, and then continues to show. That's what I'm saying. When you play it cool, it does not work. How does he finish? The guy's laughing. And then Oh my goodness. He says nothing. He just says yes, looks back, and then I think he slowly realizes that was very obvious, wasn't it?
Hearts for prayer.
All right, so we got a church.
Heavenly Father, thank you.
Mid-prayer.
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Oh.
For the
Oh no. Oh no.
oh God,
And he
because
continued. I knew
joy
it.
has
I
come.
was saying, please just don't continue. Don't continue. It'll make it worse. The pastor does nothing. He literally just looks at it in disappointment and then continues. That is the best advice I can give you to make a situation more awkward. And then also, another thing, look at the other guy. Watching the other guy is even funnier because he's trying so hard not to disappoint the lead pastor or whatever. He probably strives to
Thank
be the best
you,
number
Lord
2.
Jesus.
And then this happens.
For the
Look at his face. Total disappointment. He knows he's so fired. The whole lesson in these videos is actually completely ironic. For you to keep it cool in embarrassing situations is the exact way to ensure that you aren't cool. The real way to be cool is to thrive in embarrassing situations. Like, if any of them just admitted to their mistakes and laughed with everyone would have been fine, and they would have been like, wow, he's a cool pastor, or wow, he's a cool gun instructor. But they all messed up when they tried to keep it cool. Alright, well, let's move on to the final segment of the day, which is motivation time. This is basically where I just gave you a motivational speech that you can apply to your everyday life. And my one job in this segment is to make sure that you guys learn at least one thing that will help you be a better person. Cue the motivational music. Perfect. The motivational quote that I'm going to tell you guys is, you're not that important. Now, this sounds like a bad thing, but trust me, when you understand it, it's freeing. Most people overestimate the amount of attention that people give them. Like, let's say you make a huge life decision, like you're going vegan or you're gonna model adult diapers. For you, it takes up a whole chunk of your life. But for other people, like your coworkers or something, this is how long they process your big life decision. You tell them and they go, oh wow, that's it. That's as long as they think about it. They hear the information and they say, oh wow, good for them. Or maybe, that's a little weird. But then that's it. They don't think about it again. Everyone thinks that people are constantly thinking about them when it's just not true. I haven't thought about so many people today. Now, obviously, your life decisions are gonna matter more to your close friends and family. But for the average person, they don't care. Now again, this might all sound very bad and discouraging, but I promise you this is a good thing. Knowing that people don't really care about your everyday or long-term decisions is great because it allows you to do what you want to do. For some reason, as a society, we do things that other people want us to do, which is just nonsense because you're not that important. It doesn't matter what you do. You can do whatever you want because it's not going to impact the people as much as you think it actually will. So to sum it all up, you're not that important, so do what you want to do with your life because you're the only person that it will actually affect. This is your life. Other people are just living in it. So do what you want to do. Okay? That's the motivational segment for today. And dare I say, it was a good one. I hope it changes your life for the better or for the worse. I don't really care, as long as I can say I've changed your life. Anyways, quote of the day, I'm actually just going to cheat and use the same quote as the motivational quote. And it's not because I'm lazy and can't think of another one. It's because that quote is so brilliant and inspirational. But anyways, the quote is, you're not that important. Okay? Trust me, you're not. I promise you. Alright, so this is where I'd usually end the episode, but I have a really important announcement to make. This is going to be hard to say, but this is the last episode of TJS in this room for 2 weeks. Basically, in short, I'm going to my dad's house for 2 weeks. So I'm going to film TJS, but it's not going to be in this room. I don't know where it's going to be. I don't even know how the frickles I'm going to do it. But I know I'm going to do it because I'm a dedicated host, and I'm going to give you the content you don't deserve. With that in mind, I can finally end this episode. I hope you liked it. I hope you have a good day. This has been TJS. See you next time.